Hello, this is Broyar, and welcome back to our first episode of Season 2 for Football Manager 2020. I'm hoping to really get this new season off to a good start. We are projected to be maybe 4th place overall, so that would seed us, or secure us, I should say, a playoff spot. We've got some decent transfers. We actually made one more loan brought in at the end there. It's not going to be good, so we'll get into that here in a minute. But yeah, let's get to the video. All right, so our last loan that we brought in here was another person from Swindon. We really should stop bringing Swindon people in because Sam Smith was already terrible. We got Jacob Bancroft here. We're actually paying him £70 per week of his stuff for his loan. The only reason I brought him in, the only reason I was like, you know what, I didn't want to bring somebody else in that we had to pay for, but the only reason I brought him in is because the scout report said he was a 3.5 star, which obviously would have been pretty good. But as you can see, our coaches say he's 2.5 stars. So I'm just like, you got to be kidding me. So, all in all, he does not appear to be as good as anybody else that we had, unfortunately. In fact, we could probably compare him with, let's see, compare him with, who's the other guy that we're going to bring in? Comparing with people that I don't care about. Oh, those are people that are left. Let's compare him with, who are we going to compare him with? What's the guy's name? Hudson, right? Yeah, Ellis Hudson. So this is the other loanee that we brought in, although we're paying him nothing currently. And Bancroft, I mean, a little bit better speed, a little bit better aerial, but other than that, just Hudson is just better in every other way. So I don't know. It was yay for our inaccurate scouts. What can you say? What can you do? So had he been a 3.5 star, I would have been perfectly fine paying him £70 per week because we would have been using him and it would have been great. But oh well, that'll teach me to trust my scouts from now on. So anyway. Here's the team we're going to be playing today. We got Mundell Smith playing on the left side. We got Leek and Carbuch playing up the central defenders. We got Neville on the right-hand side. Lynch and Cuvelier holding up the midfield as they did last season, doing so well. Oh, of course, Yates playing our goalkeeping spot. Did an excellent job last season. Or not last season, sorry. Wow. My brain is going ahead to the next thing, and I forgot. Yates has not played for us yet. He's going to be a huge improvement over last season is kind of what I meant to say. Then, of course, we have Hudson over here playing on the left-hand side and Knight on the right-hand side. We've seen Knight do some good stuff. We'll see how Hudson does. I'm hoping he actually shows up and plays better than his... See, now I'm seeing 3-star ability here. I guess it depends on who's doing the selection or the advisement. He's actually gotten 7.38 over the last 5 games. I mean, I'm assuming those are from the friendlies, but that bodes well, I suppose. And then, of course, Pennickett and Hurst. We did have last season holding up the attacking here in the middle. Let's make sure we have some guys here on the bench how we want them. I do want to bring in, I don't know, do I want to, buckle down on Peters or Claire? Don't know. I think Claire, just long term, is going to be better for us. Let's see, attacking midfielders. I mean, we can try and give Bancroft a chance. Why not? Let's bring him on and see what he can do. I mean, I know Cohen's is really good, but he just didn't do very good for us last season, so that's why I'm kind of avoiding bringing him in. Perez can play defender left or center, and Baxter can play defender right or center. Can either of them play midfielder? He can also play midfielder center. So we may leave Perez in there to give me some options here in the middle. Go from there. All right, we'll try that. This will be our team. Let's go. I'm hoping we get this first game off, or the first game of the season off to a good start. Interesting formation here. We got a 5-3-2 being played by Farsley here. Hadn't thought about trying that out. Wonder if we could pull something like that off. I'm not going to worry about it right now, obviously. I'm pretty happy with the formation we got for the moment. We'll see what happens. I don't know. Let's just say, you know what? All the best out there, guys. Have fun. I do have faith in you. All of you. Especially you new guys. Let's go. Come on. We gotta get this going, guys. Come on. Get a good, strong start. I would love to see a couple of these guys I have a few questions about doing some really good stuff. There's Mundell Smith right there. Well, I thought he was about to start making his name known already, but he did not give it to the right person. Cuvelier, though, gets it up to Hurst. Hurst, come on, get us. Oh, I thought that was in. I thought I saw the goalkeeper dive off to the side. I was like, nope, it's going in the back of the net. It didn't go in the back of the net. Oh, well. Come on, guys. Hurst, you need to get goal scorer of the year again this year. That would give us our best chance of actually making the playoffs, because we almost made the playoffs with you doing that last year. If you do anything less this year, we're definitely not making the playoffs unless somebody else just shows up and starts doing stuff. Like Neville here, who looked good for about 3.5 seconds, and then just not so much. We got Hudson over here on the left-hand side. Hudson, show me what you can do. Show me that you're better. Show me that you are a 3-star talent. He gets a good, decent cross there. Knight showing up. We're giving him a chance to start this year instead of Cohen's. He did great towards the end of the season last year, and he shows up and gets us our first goal of the season. Good job, Knight. And we got a good pass from Hudson, to be fair. I say good pass. A passable pass. It was an acceptable pass from Hudson. He did get it over to Knight. He gets the assist, so we'll count it. Hopefully that's more good stuff coming from Hudson as the season goes on. All right, we got a throw in here from Mundell Smith, who's actually a little bit tired. We may have to place him here in a minute. Mundell Smith does get a cross all the way over to Knight. Oh, Knight was in a good area to get his second goal of the game, second goal of the season. Neville did a really good job of just pinging it off the guy right in front of him. Thankfully, he also did a good job of chasing down the ball. Unfortunately, not a good pass afterwards. So a little bit more to be desired from Neville, I think. I mean, moments of good stuff and then moments of not so good stuff from him. Oh, good deflection there. Hudson coming up the field with the ball now. Gonna do it. Show me a good pass this time. Show me a good cross here, buddy. Acceptable. How did that not go in? The goalkeeper was nowhere near it. How did that not go in? I mean, I don't know. That's a tough one for Hudson. I mean, he put it in an area that our strikers could get a foot on it. So I'll give him some credit. But still not. There we go. There we go. Pennicott to Cuvillier. Cuvillier, obviously, I think, still our best player that we have. I actually think he's valued at like a couple £100,000 right now, which would be ridiculous for us, obviously. But we don't want to sell him right now. But yeah, Cuvillier coming in there, showing why he's actually making the most money. I think he's more paying him £550 a week or something like that. So by far our highest paid player. But I think he's definitely well worth it. So we're at halftime, up 2-0. That is an excellent way to get the game started. I'm very happy with how things are going, guys. Let's keep it up. I probably am going to swap out Mundell Smith here in just a moment. He's getting pretty tired. We'll probably swap him here out at the 60-minute mark. Playing okay, though. 6.8. I mean, could be worse. Hurst, however, not showing up right now. Hayhurst. There's a Hayhurst and a Hurst. I actually thought about picking up Hayhurst when we still had Hurst, and we would have had Hurst, and Hayhurst, but or Wayhurst, whatever his name is. But thankfully I didn't do that because that would have just gotten real confused. But he is obviously playing against us. All right, so there's the 60-minute mark. We'll wait till the highlight is done before we do anything of any sort of changes here. Spencer pushes it back to Atkinson. Atkinson over to Hayhurst. It is Hayhurst. Okay. Maybe there was a Wayhurst too. Maybe I'm thinking of another guy that was also Hurst something or another. Here's our Hurst, our only Hurst left this season. Oh, Pennicott gets past his defenders. Decent chance. Good job, Pennicott. We are going to get a corner kick here. I kind of want to wait till this gets finished before I do my sub. Hudson, corner kick in. Unfortunately, nothing going there. Let's finish the highlight, guys. There we go. So we are going to swap out Mundell Smith here because he is pretty tired. He must have played in a friendly or something. I'm not sure what he played in. We can bring Kamari Paris in here. Now, granted, it's not his primary spot, but I'm glad he has a little bit of flexibility to be able to do something like that. And who knows? Maybe he'll show up and actually do something. I never know. Neville throwing the ball into Cuvillier. Cuvillier back to Neville. Neville's got a cross across. Probably I should rephrase that phrase sentence in the future. He did cross the ball in. Lynch got his head on it. Unfortunately, nothing going there. We're going to do another sub here. I mean, Hurst just not playing well. So we may swap Hurst out for Claire, although Claire doesn't really like that poacher spot. He would rather be a target man. Can we swap Claire and Pennicott? We'll try that. Pennicott's got a little bit more experience. Maybe he can play poacher a little bit better. I want Claire to develop. I would like to see Claire develop. I mean, we do need a good, solid backup defender. Yates showing why he's worth all of the non-money. Actually, are we giving him money? I can't remember. But he is a loanee, so showing why he's worth the loan spot for sure. Hudson pushing the ball up. Hudson, you know, he's worth another game. I mean, he's doing okay so far. We'll see how he does in the over the course of several games, but I'm not unhappy with Hudson so far. Let's put it that way. Hudson getting his head on that one right there as I'm talking about him. Lynch gets the ball over to Kuvlier. Kuvlier going to do with it, buddy. Back over to Lynch. Lynch up to Hudson. Hudson's going to be able to chase this one down. Yes, thank you, Hudson. Going to get a cross in. Pennicott is in the area. Knocks it down for Knight to get his second goal of the game, and just showing why we had nothing to worry about on that tagging midfielder on the right-hand side. Just because Cohen's has been playing well doesn't mean we don't have somebody who can play well. And Knight, he finished off last season playing really, really well in those last few games, and I think I'm glad that I kept him around, and he's going to continue to do so. Not really anybody else to bring in right now. We could bring in a Baxter just to try him out in place of Neville. Well, he would apparently would rather not be a wingback. Actually, would apparently rather not be anything that's worth anything over here. All right, well, we'll just leave you as a wingback then, because I'd like you to stay attacking. But we are up 3-0. Good start to the season. Actually, apparently, we are the #1 team in the league at the moment because of our goal differential. So, winning. No, that was an excellent job, guys. Excellent. That's the way you want to start the season, on a 3-0 win with a bunch of new guys that you don't really know much about. See what they can do. In fact, let's check our dynamics real quick. I mean, cohesion's actually not terrible. Dressing atmosphere is pretty good. Managerial support's pretty good. We did get rid of what was that guy's name? Priestley, 31-year-old. He was actually our captain at the time, but he was not very happy with us because he could tell that he was much playtime, and so we went ahead and got rid of him. It was a little bit risky to get rid of him because he was a very influential player. He was actually a highly influential player. He's above Pennicott, but I just was afraid because of his high influence that if he was unhappy that he would just ready to be unhappy. So we got rid of him. We promoted Kuvlier up to captain, and I think Lynch is our co-captain or whatever, our vice captain. There we go. So yeah, I think that actually was a good upgrade overall, and getting rid of Priestley. We weren't going to play him anyway. So, all right, we'll go ahead and we'll be back for the next game, which is Darlington. We'll be right back. All right, we are back for our game against Darlington here, and a few changes in the team just because we had a few guys that are a little bit low on overall fitness. This is a very quick turnaround. I think there's only 1 or 2 days between the two games, so. We still have Mundell Smith here on the left. We got Baxter. I think we have Lund now. I think before we had, who was it? Leak in place. Leak is taking a sit. He's at 89%, which probably could play. Actually, we had Kerbush as well. Kerbush, whatever. We actually have 2 new central defenders here. Maybe it's a mistake. I don't know. I just want to keep my guys fresh, and figured that we'd go ahead and do a little bit of rotation here. We have Neville still playing on the right-hand side, though. Paris coming in to his defensive role on the defensive midfield, which is his primary role that he can play. We'll see if he does better coming in as his preferred role. We do have Lynch still as the box-to-box in here, and then we brought in Cohen as an advanced playmaker, and because Kuvlier again is also a little bit winded. We'll bring him on from the bench just in case we need him. We got Knights also sitting on the bench, which means Doherty comes in on the wing, and Hudson also plays in on the wing on the left-hand side. And of course, Hurst filling his role as the poacher comes. We could play him as a pressing forward in this one, but I think we'll leave him as poacher, and of course Pennicott on the bench in place of him. Anything else I want to do? Oh, one thing I was going to point out: we do have a decently sized team here, which may concern some people, but a lot of these players on the bench are on no contracts. It is also risky because if they turn into be something good, we might lose them, which we have lost a few players. In fact, we actually did lose one player here. We lost Meredith here. He went to the Kidderminster under 23s apparently, which again, he wasn't being paid anything. He was potentially a good attacking midfielder on the left-hand side, but we weren't going to be playing him this season, most likely. So, in fact, I think he was actually our best player on that side last season, but again, I don't think we're going to play him this season. So, he might have developed into something good, but we couldn't afford to pay him, so he left, which is what it is. We'll see if we can get a good win here on the away game. That would be, and if we could show up and just get a draw, honestly, I'd be pretty happy with the draw. Pick up where you left off the last time, guys. Have faith in you guys now. Lots and lots of faith. Cool. All right, let's get going, guys. Come on. Let's show up. Let's show Darlington that we are here in this league to play well. Where did Darlington? I didn't see where they were. We get a free kick here early on. Who's taking our free kicks? Actually, you know what? I forgot to set free kicks for this this formation. So hopefully Hudson was the right person. Oh, he did it pretty good. I mean, I'll take it. But yeah, I forgot to set up the free kicks and penalties and stuff like that for this formation. I did it for the other formation, but not this one. Darlington currently is last place. They are actually got a -2 goal diff, so they lost their first game by 2 goals, obviously. This is only the second game. That's how math works, apparently. So that, honestly, it's too early in the season to really know if they're bad or if we're good or anything like that. Really not a lot going on in this first half, though. I mean, again, I'd probably be okay drawing an away game like this, especially this early in the season, without really knowing who's good at what. I don't know. We've seen some stuff. I've seen some pretty good stuff. A lot of these guys have a 6.8. Possible that we're doing all right. We'll find out. I mean, we got 6 shots, 3 on target, so we are doing better than Darlington. We just haven't been able to finish anything. Mundell Smith throws the ball in. Unfortunately, not able to get it to one of our guys. Almost looked like that crossed the line there. Oh, that would be so embarrassing for Darlington, wouldn't it? Paris picks this one up. Unfortunately, not able to do anything with it apparently because that is the end of that highlight. We're going to go ahead and do a swap here at the 60-minute mark. Probably we got Doherty or Cohen's or Neville. Bring Doherty out. We know Knight can be a game changer, quite frankly. So let's bring him in here. I have faith that we can make a difference. Get us our goal, buddy. Get us our goal. So playing cautious. I don't need to go out and get the win. Again, I'm okay with a draw if we end up with it. Nice to sneak in a win. 66%. Pretty tired, although I don't think we have anybody that can come in for him. Well, Pennicott actually could. You know what? Let's bring Pennicott in as a target man on that left side. We've used him like this a couple times. Pick up support for now. See if he can do anything. I don't remember if he's actually done anything good on that side when we used him like that last season. Well, we shall try. Apparently our team is motivated at the moment. They're frustrated. Let's get creative, guys. You guys inspired. All right, we got a free kick here, unfortunately, from Darlington. Come on, guys, defend this one. Don't let them have this one. We've done so well this game. Oh, get that. Okay, go away. I was gonna say, it's like, oh man, are they about to come up and kick that in while our goalkeeper's laying on the floor? Neville playing a terrible game, so we're definitely gonna swap him out. We're gonna bring in nobody apparently. We'll bring Lund over and see if we can swap in Mundell Smith in the spot. Oh, no, that's not what I wanted. I wanted to start out Mundell Smith. I meant to bring no, that's fine. Mundell Smith can go center. I think that's what I was thinking. Mundell Smith can go center and Osborne can come in on the left. Oh, what? Undo. I knew what I'm trying to do, but I didn't do it. I want you to be Osborne. That's what I'm looking for. Yes, that's what I was trying to do, and I knew what I was trying to do in my head, and I just don't know. I think we'll just hold on for the 0-0 and be okay with that. I mean, obviously, I would have loved to get in a win, but at the moment, we're still undefeated, and I think I'm okay with this. I want to say I'm happy. I mean, it was an away game. Why not? I mean, let's see. Maybe I shouldn't have been happy. Where was here? Where was the Darlington? Darlington's meant to be thought to be 8th by the previews. I mean, obviously we know this is not 100% accurate, but they're a top 10 team, and we've got to draw away from home. I think that's okay. I would have preferred it be a little bit better, because I think we were playing better than they were, but it didn't happen. We still haven't gotten a goal from Hurst, so that's a little bit concerning. We'll see if we can switch or flip that around as the season goes on. All right, we actually got a lot of games in this first month here, but we are going to put a cut in there, and we will come back for. We got Chester, who's 8th, Brackley, who's currently 4th. Again, we're only a couple games in, so it doesn't really mean much. Hereford's currently 1st. We may come back for like Leamington or Hereford. It also may depend on who we play in the FA Cup second round. If we play anybody of any note, I may hold off and play that game instead. But expect either Leamington to Hereford or Hereford and our FA Cup opponent in the next episode. But anyway, I do appreciate you guys watching. And please let me know if you like this video. Again, this is the start of a new season, so not quite the same as the start of a new series, I suppose, because it's probably all going to still be the same series. But still, would be worthwhile to get some likes on it if you do like this, what you're seeing. So please let me know. I do appreciate it. Thank you, and goodbye.